Joining us now is retired NYPD Lieutenant Commander Joe Cardinale and former Secret Service agent Michael Matranga. Good to have both of you here. Joe, let's talk about this level 1 special event rating alert. Can you tell us more about what that is and what that means?
Well, this is the highest of the highest, Elizabeth, and rightfully so. You have to remember, it's only weeks after the last incident, and now we have a sitting president going into an area that's a very high security risk. All right, but it's not just the stadium that they have to worry about; it's the surrounding areas as well. Somebody may take the opportunity to go to the surrounding areas, thinking that all eyes are over there. So it's a very tough job, but they have it set up. We're not going to go into too much of the particulars of how they did it, but rest assured, there's that inner perimeter. The inside has been secured for quite some time. They've been watching everything coming in and going out. People are going to have to go through more security checks than they normally would, but it's just controlling the crowd and knowing the crowd and controlling that airspace.
Michael, President Trump has had heightened Secret Service protection since the 2 assassination attempts. This sounds, though, like a completely, I get that they're going to try and control everything they can, but this is a stadium packed full of people.
Yeah, here's the deal. It doesn't matter if it's the Superdome or if it's, any place on all 7 continents. The United States Secret Service, in conjunction with its counterparts, are going to do their job. Like our other guest said, I am confident that within the 3 layers of protection, the outer, the middle, and the inner perimeter of protection, that there is going to be ample resources there. I would say that the heightened risk really is at the outer perimeter, where there's going to be an excess of a number of people, where individuals that want to do harm are going to be looking for targets of opportunity. I would tell those that are attending the actual game that you're probably in one of the safest places on Earth, on all 7 continents. So I'm confident in the men and women of the Secret Service and the men and women that are going to be supporting this from a law enforcement perspective. It's not something that we haven't done before. Not necessarily at a Super Bowl, but at a heightened scale like this, we've done it before.
Yeah, Joe, you said they've got lots of tools at their disposal. We've got face recognition technology, anti-drone capabilities, and then lots and lots of undercover officers, both on the street and in the stadium.
That's true. They have, they'll have their offices placed, throughout the stadium, and not only inside the stadium, but in the crowds outside as well. And as Mike said, this is going to be done, and it's going to be done in a fashion that's normal to the Secret Service. What the governor did was step up the game with the National Guard and bringing in more state troopers across that area. So, it's an inside, it's outside, and it's miles away as well. The airspace is restricted. They will have their own drones up, and they will have the dogs there. They'll have numerous dogs there that are, be, sniffing for all the different devices and for, weapons and everything else. So it's going to be as heightened as it can be, and it's going to be during the game and after the game as well, until everybody's back home and safe.
Yeah. Michael, how much of an issue in today's day and age is this drone technology? It's become a routine weapon of war. We're seeing it used all the time in the war in Ukraine, when Iran uses these drones, sells them to Russia. This is really becoming something, a real common thing that the agents are looking for and on the alert for.
I think it's a growing concern. However, I am confident in the countermeasures that the United States Secret Service, the state of Louisiana, and the National Guard have to be able to detect and deter and to defeat any type of or drones that may be in airspace. It is a growing concern. These things can carry payloads that require a small amount of explosives that can cause some major problems. But I know the countermeasures that are in place. I believe that they have sufficient countermeasures in place. Yes, I think that, the greater threat is to the masses of people on the outer perimeter, for those that are seeking for, to cause the greatest amount of damage in a short period of time with the least amount of
security.
Tools that they need. Well, we saw just a couple of weeks ago, individuals used a truck.
Right.
Those are things that we can put countermeasures in place, but one of the things that I think is important is that everyone needs to have a situational awareness, a heightened sense of situational awareness of your surroundings. Be on the lookout for things that look suspicious. Report them when you see them.
Thanks. so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.